important conversation on AI algorithms and memory politics when machines curate memory. Um, I thank the organizers of of a Living Archive for this invitation. As a scholar
Thank
of
you so
oral
much.
literature, indigenous knowledge systems, African cultural heritage, and restitution studies, I approach this today's theme from a simple but profound uh, conviction. And what is my conviction? Memory is not merely stored; it is lived, it is shared, and it is practiced. So when we find a situation where memory does not come from community, that is when there is a worry. So across Africa, long before, as we have already said, long before archives were built or libraries created and established, communities already had their they had already developed very sophisticated systems for preserving that knowledge. And so history, for example, history was transmitted through oral narratives, proverbs, songs, praise poetry, rituals, sacred landscape symbols, and the wisdom of elders. These were not, to me, they were not primitive alternatives to written archives. They were complete knowledge systems that stood as our identity, that stood as African identity, that told the world who we are. And so this, in my opinion, reminds us of the fact that archives is much more than a building. It is much more than database. It is a living relationship between people, between their culture, their language, and their place. So today, artificial intelligence is transforming how humanity collects, organizes, and retrieves information and interprets that knowledge. But then, AI should not be allowed to replace community intelligence.